Alright, hey everyone, there's Thecos. I hope you can hear me and I hope that I'm live and everything is working fine. I seem to still have a slight delay. I worked on that quite a bit, but somehow it seems to be still there, but I hope it's okay. You can hear and see me, great, alright. Hey Frank, Chris Prescott and Dragon Shadow, good to see you. I'm happy you can hear and see me and everything seems to be working okay. So it's really hot here, so I might be a little bit slower than usual today. And also my YouTube is acting up a bit. But I hope that I'm not breaking up and you can hear and see me. That's the most important thing. Hope you're live. Well, I said live, not alive, okay? But I'd be a little bit afraid too if I was not alive, okay? All right, how are you doing? I hope that your weather is a little bit better than here, because here it's a little bit too good, just way too hot. I think we have like a 35 degrees Celsius here at the moment. Should be around 95 Fahrenheit for the Americans there, so it's horrible. It's been like that since yesterday, but I guess that's the way it is. All right, so I think I do have a delay because, well, just because. But I'm fine, right? I'm not breaking up or anything. I hope. Okay, so let me just get things sorted a little bit. 66 Fahrenheit, that's fine. 87, yeah, well, that's still a lot too. It's just a few degrees less hot than here, but it's still hot enough. So, yeah, way too hot to do anything productive. You probably realize it by me just looking for words because it's really exhausting. All right, so we will be playing Cartographers today. This is the German version, but don't mind that because it doesn't matter at all because the gameplay is still the same. Whatever I need to translate, which I don't really, I will do if necessary. So I just have like all kinds of maps here. I saw you were already asking which map we were playing with. You're saying 35 degrees here. So that is Celsius, I suppose. Otherwise, it would be quite cool. So it's the same thing here. I think my sweat is sweating. Yeah, that's exactly how it is here. It's horrible. So today, no tea. I will be not drinking any tea today during the stream. That's not possible. Instead, I have my water here. And yeah, I will have to work with that today. All right, so we will be playing with map A today. That is pretty much the standard regular map I have here. Yeah, I do have a delay of about 6, 7, 8 seconds maybe. When I was testing it, it was better. I think I had a delay of like 3 seconds, maybe 4. But it's always like that. When I go live, it's always worse. Okay, so what do you need to play with me? Well, you need the map. I sent a link pretty much everywhere on my socials, on the Discord, on YouTube, where you can download it. I still need a little bit to set up and speak with you, so you still have time to download and print it in case you need to. But the map we are talking about looks like this here. That's the one we will be playing with. That's like the standard map. So let me just get that ready. Let me get that out of the way. We don't need all of that here. Just give me a second. All right, there we go. Like this. Okay. And whenever I'm breaking up or something is not working here with the stream, let me know because the preview, the YouTube preview is always loading and buffering. I don't know what's going on there. But it tells me excellent connection, so I guess it's okay. So just let me know in case something does not work quite right. All right, so what you need is that sheet we will be working with. I will, of course, explain the game to you so you know how it works. And also you will need pens. So it is enough if you just have a regular pencil here or a pen, just whatever. I usually, because this game is so pretty, if you do it like with the colors that are noted here on the different cards, so I actually use different colored pens, which you don't need to do, but I always do that because it's just much nicer. Thanks for the confirmation, Frank, that everything is okay on your end. Perfect. Just whenever something's not okay, if I have to work on the lighting here or sound is breaking up, whatever, just let me know. I hope this will not happen because I don't know how to fix that except for the lighting. All right, I'm still a noob regarding live streams. Okay, so I will start setting up. So I don't know if you already know the game or not, but I will just explain to you the basics and then we can play through it. So we need these four right here. So what we will do, what I thought we would do is actually... thanks, A. Frank. That's very, very nice. That's really great to hear because I'm still a little bit nervous sometimes. Not recording videos anymore. That is a thing of the past, but actually live streaming. Okay, so that should be okay here, I suppose. Okay. And then we have these. So let me just get these here. We need one of those. We need one of those and one of those. And then also the A, B, C, D and cards. And then we are almost set up for the game. And then I will guide you through everything you need to know. Okay, so A, B, C, D like that. This should now fit on screen pretty well, actually. I hope at least. So, okay, I think that should work. Good. Okay, so I think we're pretty much ready. So, does anybody still need some time to get the sheet or the pens ready? If not, then we can get started, I'd say. In the meantime, while you type, I will get myself bit of water so I don't dehydrate here. You might hear that in the background, but yeah, it's no other way. There's no other way. Just move as little as possible and drink as much as possible, I suppose. Okay, you ready? Okay, I'm ready too, so I guess we can get started. Let me just have a small drink here. Okay, so I'm ready as well. All right, so what are we doing? Well, before we start, actually, let me tell you what the aim of the game is. So we are all cartographers. We are +1 for hydration. Yes, all set here to explore the world, says Dragon Shadow. Perfect. Me too. And that's what we're doing. That's actually pretty good. A pretty good sentence for my introduction here. Oh, Chris Prescott, thank you so much. This is really, really nice of you. That's actually the first contribution I got on YouTube here. I'm glad that it works and thank you so much. Just way too generous. Thank you so much. All right, now we'll have to do an even better stream than I planned, right? Just to do a good stream. Thank you very much. So what we are doing here, we are actually exploring the world. So we are cartographers and we are trying to map out the area we're in, right? The area we're exploring here. And we have that little map here. So what we first do before we start now is you put your name in the top left here. Of course, my name is Sir Thecos. Some of you might know that. Title, you don't put anything in there yet because we will get a title later on, depending on how well we did, how well we mapped everything out, right? And then we also need a name for our area, for our kingdom, for the however you want to call that, and then also we can draw like a little crest here, right? So let's all think of something cool. How would I call that? Well, just because I'm streaming today, let's call it. Why don't we call it? Let's call it Streamville, right? So I know that I did that here today with you. And then maybe I'll just draw like a little camera as my crest, right? So you can also do a few things here if you want to. Just write like a cool name in there that you like, and also maybe like have a little crest there, right? So I think I'll just have a little camera here. So let me see. Should be a video camera, I think. So, well, actually, let's do like this, and then have it like this maybe. Doesn't look too good, but I never said that I could draw well like this, and then maybe have like something here top like this, like a little flash kind of thing. Okay, so doesn't look all too good, but I guess it's better than nothing. Okay, so that's gonna be my little crest, and now we can get started. So how this game works is we do have different goals here that I will uncover for you now. As I said, these are in German, but that doesn't matter because we have our little symbols there. And also I have a little surprise for you. I hope it's going to work. Let me see. I prepared something small here. Let me see if that actually worked. Give me a second. Because it should be like this. Because I already prepared the ones we will be talking about today. Can you see them on screen? You should. So these are the objectives we will be working with today. I just put them there in English too at the top, just in case you want to understand them a little bit better. So these are the objectives we will be scoring for during our stream here, during our game today. So we have the first one. The first one is the Sentinel Wood, and this gives us 1 point for each forest that will be at the edge of the map, right? So when we will be scoring A, I will tell you when that will be. Then we at the end of the season, of the first season, that is spring here. Then we will be counting all forest squares that are at the edge of the map, and for each one we will get 1 point. So that's pretty simple, I think. You can see them? Perfect. That's nice. Then we have the second one. In English it's called Mage's Valley. This gives us 2 points for each water square that is right adjacent to one of these 5 mountains here, right? So if I have like a water, let's say I have a water square here, then I will get 2 points for that when B is scored. Same thing for the farm space. That's the yellow one here, or the brown one. But we will get only 1 point for that, right? So a little bit less. Then we have the bastions here, the wild holes, how they're called in English. For each village, for each cluster of at least 6 villages that are right by each other, like in one cluster, we will get 8 points. So if you have a cluster of 6 or 7 or even 10 village squares, doesn't matter, you will get 8 points for all of those. So of course you will try to have different, like more than one cluster, different clusters of like 6 village squares, or maybe a little bit more, but not too many, right? Because you will not get more points for that. And scoring card D, that is the Borderlands in English, and that will give us 6 points for each completely filled row or column. It doesn't need to be the outer rows or columns. It can be just any rows and columns, and the mountains always also count as a filled square, because we don't fill those. That's how we score. I will have to take down the English images I have here at the top in the moment, because we will have to see the top here, but that's pretty much how it works, right? So I hope that makes sense, but I can put them on screen again just in case we need to. But I will be talking about them quite a lot, I think, so I think that should be fine. So let me get them out of view at the moment, because we need to concentrate on different things. Okay, so, and what we do now is, now we are in spring, and now we have like these different cards here that will tell us what we can draw onto our map, right? And I will show you how that works. But we will also add one of these cards to that. These are enemies that could disrupt our plans, that will attack us, and make life a little bit difficult for us. So let's just give that a quick overhand shuffle. Oops. Makes sense? Well, that's good. Okay, so I've hardly ever explained this game. I think only once or twice. So I'm glad that everything was understandable. So, and I think I'm pretty much done. So now we will just start playing in spring here, and I will show you how that works. So We will be drawing cards here. That is really bad example now, but that's always how it goes. So normally what we would do is we would see these cards here, and then they would give us either one or two of these symbols here, like forest or village or whatever. And also we would get one or two shapes. Usually we get like one or two of the different kinds of space, and then one or two of the other ones, of the shapes here. And we do that, we keep drawing cards after we drew them, as long until the point, you see like the value here in the top left, right? As soon as all the values here add up to the one noted on the season card, on the spring card here. So if they are all like summed up, they are 8, then the round ends, and then we score points. In spring, we score points for number A and for A and B. A, just as a little reminder, A is 1 point for each forest at the edge of the map, and B is 2 points for each water square adjacent to a mountain, and 1 point for each farm space adjacent to a mountain. And that's what we will score as soon as there are 8 points here. And here in this case, usually you could now take a green pen or just any pen and draw either that shape or that shape anywhere on the map. You can rotate and mirror these shapes however you want to. Now there are 2 more things I need to tell you, and then we can get started. So first of all, here you have the choice between 2 of these different shapes. Of course, this one fills more. This one, on the other hand, fills less, but it gives you a gold coin. Whenever you receive a gold coin, then you can cross out one of these coins here at the bottom. Whenever you do that, at the end of the season, you count all your gold coins you have crossed out until then, and you will get these as points as well. So let's say at the end of spring, you have crossed out 5 gold coins, you get 5 additional points. That is a lot, and these gold coins don't go away, right? So if you have like 5 gold coins in spring, you will also have those in summer, fall, and winter, plus all other coins you will get in the seasons after that. So if you get that coin now, it is 4 points altogether, because you will get that every season, right? So that's one important thing to keep in mind. The second thing that I need to tell you is regarding these ruins. So I drew 2 of these ruins now. It doesn't matter, only one of them is important. I drew a ruin now. Whenever I do that, you will just draw your shape just the way you want to, but one of these squares of the shape needs to be on one of these 6 ruin fields. If that is not possible at some point, then there are different rules. I will get to those a little bit later, but at the moment it's still possible. So you will have to somehow overlap one of these ruins with your shape. And the very last thing I will tell you, and then we will get started, is that whenever you are able to completely encase one of these, like surround one of these mountains at the 4 adjacent edges, so top, bottom, right, and left, then you will also be able to cross off another gold coin, right? So that should be another thing you want to do. So to summarize, always think about if you want, whether you want a gold coin or whether you want a larger shape. If you are able to somehow get coins by surrounding these mountains, and also always look ahead of the different scoring conditions, because in summer we will be having scoring B and C, in fall C and D, and in winter again D and A. So each of them will be scored twice throughout the game. That is also very important to know, because now we have forest here. That's great. That's great for number A, which will be scored this season, right? But there could also be maybe villages, and then you need to know, okay, what do I do with villages, right? For later on, for later scoring, later scoring rounds. All right, so there was a lot of talking, but I hope that you kind of understood everything now. We will just get going now. So I will just be talking a little bit about what I'm doing that might also help you with your decisions. So one thing, we want forest at the edge of the map, right? So this one would give us this shape. If I rotate it a little bit or mirror it, we would at least have 2 spaces at the edge of the map. Then again, this one here can do 2 things, this shape. First of all, we can draw it, we could draw it around maybe a mountain, which is possible here, right? And then we would also get a gold coin, right? And that gold coin remember, this one we will get now, but we will have it for every season. So what I will do personally, remember to touch a ruin now with your shape, right? So I will go here. I will not go for the scoring condition down here at the moment because I rather want to encase my mountain. Also, we need to touch a ruin, right? And because I'm using this shape here, I can get that gold coin. So let me just cross out the first gold coin, which is awesome, right? Oh, thank you so much, Dragon Shadow. You are really, really generous, all of you. That is really nice. Thank you so much. I'm really, really happy. So that just makes me endure this heat and keep going. Also, we do have a delay of like 6, 7, 8 seconds, I think. But if you have questions, put your questions in the chat. I might need like 10 seconds to answer, but I will definitely answer to all the questions you have, right? In case this is the first time you play Cartographers. My most favorite role of Flip and Right. Okay, so I hope you're ready. I'm just going to continue here with the next card. So now we have like the big stream, it says, like the big river. We need to draw a water space. Let me put the pen someplace else because I'm always reaching across the camera. That is probably a little bit irritating. So like this. So we now need to draw water spaces. Either you have that kind of stair pattern. Keep in mind that these score 2 points if for each space that is immediately adjacent, like directly adjacent to one of these to one of these mountains. But this one would give us a coin, right? So I'm thinking now. I really want that coin. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna. Is that a good idea? I think so. Yes, I will try at least. So I think I will take that with the 3 here, because this one would give me 2 points more. But then again, that coin gives me 4 points. So I think I'm gonna do that, and then I'm just gonna draw it here. Like this, and also because I used that shape, I can cross off the next gold coin. So there are already 2 of those. So now we have a sum here of 2, right? Whenever we reach 8, we score. Okay. So let's see what we have now. Okay, so we have like the village in the trees, right? Like built into these trees. And now it's the other case, the other way around. So now we have a specific shape that we must draw, but we can choose whether we want to have it green or red. Red, keep in mind that clusters of 6 or more village squares give us 8 points later on, not now, but in summer and in fall. Green, you know, at the edge, right? Forests at the edges, they give us 1 point each. So I'm not quite sure what I want to do. It's not always that easy, but I think I have a pretty cool idea. I think I have a pretty good idea. I'm going to take the green ones for now. And I will just I will just flip it. And then I can put it right here. So there's still one that I need to fill, but usually like it's possible to fill like one of those. So this is where I will put that. I just need a little bit always because I always want to make my map look nice. So, and I mean, we're not in a hurry, right? It's hot anyway. It's not going to get cooler just because I hurry up. Okay. You got to flip it real good, yeah? That actually is quite fitting. If I were able to now play a song, that would probably be it, yeah? And I think I flipped it real good here. I'd say, but let's see how it works. Okay, so we have 4, now we have 5, so we still have a little way to go. And these are just our fields, right? So our crops. So we need to now draw crops. I don't have yellow or brown. I actually have a yellow pen, but that one is too light, you can't see it. And I don't like brown too much. I don't have one, so I just use orange. Here, same thing. You draw that one, and then either you have that small shape with 1 coin or that cross. Remember, all farm fields adjacent to a mountain get 1 point each. And what I will do now, I will actually draw that here. Just rotate it a little bit, because now there are several things. Now I can show you a few things. So first of all, I use that small shape, so I get another coin. Then I completely enclosed the mountain. These 4 would be enough, but I did that, so I get another coin. That is not too bad. Yeah, and also because I haven't spoken about it a while, remember the scoring condition D, which we will score in fall and in winter, like for complete rows and columns, right? So that's another thing we can aim for. Okay, so we have 2, 4, 5. So we need 3 more. 7. So now we can be pretty sure that the next card we draw will be the last one for the season. Can you see that well enough? Let me just put it down a little bit, but I think it should be fine, actually. Okay, so now we can either draw village or water squares, and 4 in a row. So I could start with villages now, right? Because those 4 in a row for water doesn't really do too much, right? I think I rather want to prepare for the villages, I think. So that's what I'm going to do at least. And I want to get some rows going here, or columns. So we will be able to draw more at the edges later on for the forest. So I think I'm just going to draw it here. Have these 4 here. And then have our little village here that we just scouted, right? So we're just roaming the lands with our piece of parchment and our pen, and we just scouted a small village here, and that's a fishing village. Right. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 7. Probably one more card, and then we are done for this round. Yes. So that is 8 together. This is the last card for this round, and then we will score. And that is pretty good because I can take the small shape. I will just continue here a little bit. How will I put the shape here? Probably like this. Like this, I will put the shape here, and then I'm already prepared for scoring condition C later on. Okay. Like that. And also 1 coin. So, that was the first season. Now I will show you how to score that, and then you pretty much almost know how to play the entire game. The enemies are still missing. We were lucky we didn't get an enemy this round, but that means there still is 1 enemy there, and we will add 1 more for the next season, so we will probably have 1 in summer at least. All right, let you finish up your map for this season, and then I will show you how to score. In the meantime, I will get a drink. Same for you guys, right? Take care to pay attention to being hydrated and everything, especially when it's that hot, right? So Chris, you said it was like 35 degrees, I think, over there, right? So don't forget to hydrate well. That is very, very important. Okay, so I think you're all ready now. So now I will show you how to score. So you see now here in the bottom left, let me pull up my thing a little bit, just a little bit more. Take a moment to hydrate. Yeah, perfect. That is perfect. So here in the bottom left, you see we have like 4, at the bottom we have like 4 of these larger squares, right? These are, as you can imagine, for each season. And you see like, let's look at the first season, which is spring here, or Frühling in German. You see A, B, a gold coin, and like this gnome or troll head, right? So A means scoring condition A. So now we will take a look at our map and see how many forest spaces do we have at the edge, and we will get 1 point each. And then we will put that in that square. So in my example, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 forest tiles at the edge. So that is 4 points for me. Not a whole lot yet, but it will get more as we progress. And then we will score B. B gives us 2 points for each water adjacent to a mountain and 1 point for each farm adjacent to a mountain. So I have 1 water adjacent to a mountain and 1 farm. That is 3 points together. Then we will, there where you see the gold coin at the bottom left, we get a point for each gold coin that we have crossed out so far. I have already crossed out 5 of those, so that is not too bad. So I get 5 points there. And then we get negative points for enemies on our map. we didn't get any enemies so far. So we are lucky. So we don't have to put any negative points there. So just 0 is fine. 0 is like the best you can have there. And then we sum all of that up. So that's 4, that's 7, that's 12. And we put that number right there. So, holy coins, Batman, that's a lot. You're probably talking about my coins, I hope, because I hope so. Because yeah, that is a lot, but the rest is not that good. I don't know. Each game I do it differently. There is not like one perfect way to go. The coins are very important early on. Later on, of course, not anymore, right? Because if you get coins in winter, they are only worth 1 point each. But these 5 points I will get each season now, and that is pretty nice. But then again, I did not concentrate on the scoring conditions too well, so I didn't get a whole lot of points there. So 12 points is not that great for the first season, but it's okay. It's the way it is, I suppose. 9, playing the long game. You got 9 points. Well, that is totally fine. You will see that the points will get more and more, right? Because now in summer we will be scoring B again. So we will get these, in my case, these 3 points plus whatever else we accumulate. And that was already the first season. So what happens now is, I will explain that just for, in case you want to play it by yourself at some point, or for the viewers who watch that after the live stream. Now we prepare for the next season, because we're still not in winter yet. So we take all the cards we just used. Then we will also add another enemy that we will not look at again. And then we shuffle all of that together. Oops. Now we actually saw one of the enemies. That was bad. Okay, then I will just cut the deck here, put that here, and then we will jump over here to summer. And summer, Sommer in German, you see now we will be scoring B and C. Just remember or keep in mind that we will be scoring A again in winter, like at the very end. So each of these will be scored twice. After this round, B will not be scored anymore. Okay, so B and C, that means, just as a little reminder, B, you know, like 2 points for each water square adjacent to a mountain, and 1 for each farm space adjacent to a mountain. Like adjacent, I mean really adjacent, like top, bottom, right, left. And we will get 8 points for each cluster of at least 6 village spaces, like that one here. Okay, and I think we are ready to continue. And we already got our first enemy. All right, so this is something I still need to explain to you, and then you pretty much know how to play the entire game, except for the scoring, for the solo scoring at the very end, because we're all playing together, but we're all playing solo at the same time, right? So let's look at that one here. So let me just pull that up here. So now we have a shape here. You can disregard that. That is only for the multiplayer game here on the left. But here on the right, we have like a specific shape. So we have like 2 squares here on top of each other. Then we have a space of 2, and then we have 2 more spaces. Exactly, it is an ambush. That's it. So imagine we're sitting there. We are just drawing our map and everything, right? We just saw that village. And now we just took a little time to relax and reminisce about what we found. And suddenly we are ambushed. And these enemies we will now have to draw onto our map, wherever we are right now, right? And you see here at the top right, I don't know if you can see it too well, but of these 4 squares, the top right one is marked in purple. So what we need to do now, I will use a purple pen for that, to mark that ambush. We will now start in the top right, in the outer layer of the map, right? So the very outer layer. And then we will see if we can put that without rotating it, if we can put that here. But I can't put it here, right? Everything is full. So I will now go clockwise around the outer edge of the map until I find a spot where I can put it in. Right here, see? Right here I can put it. And that's what you need to do too, right? You, on your map, whatever you have there, you start in the top right, and then you see where is the first position where you can put that. So in my case, I would have to put it here. And you can find your space and draw it in there. And then I will show you what that means, because that is not good. That is pretty much an ambush is pretty much the opposite of coins, because if we don't cover up adjacent squares, then we get negative points each round. So I will just keep it lying there so you can draw it onto your map. Feel free to ask me in case you have questions there. So, and now you see we have like, this is clogged up, right? Our map is clogged up here. And that means now that at the end of each season, we need to count all directly adjacent spaces to an ambush, squares. And these are all negative points. So in my case, I would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 negative points. That is more than I get points from the coins, right? So that is really, really bad. So we have one more of those in here because, right, one was from spring that we didn't encounter, but we have the one from spring in here and the one from summer. So this one will be removed from the game then after it's used. We don't need that anymore. And we will draw the next card. So we have our fishing village again. That is wonderful. So either blue or red, both are scored this round, right? I definitely need to cover up stuff here. What I'm going to do, I think... How would I use blue? Blue will give me 2 points, but only once. This could give me, and the village could give me 8 points twice. Then let's do that. So I will put my village cluster right here. I will show you in a minute what I'm doing here. So, and if you stick around until the very end of the stream, if you finish that with me, I have a little cool idea for you I want to share with you at the end. I hope I don't forget. Okay, so, and you see now, just as for my example, now you can see what I did. So I covered up this adjacent field, just this adjacent square and that one. So that is two negative points that I will not get anymore. But I still have these here, right? Brave villagers trying to box in the monsters. Exactly. So maybe we can have like a huge village go around here. Well, that wouldn't be good for my points. But maybe let's have a little river going by here, and then maybe a little bit more village. Right. These are very brave villagers. Fortunately, they will not take damage. So that is great. There actually is a sequel of the game. You might know it. That's Cartographers Heroes. I don't have it yet. I really want to have it at some point. But there you can, I think you have like heroes that can actually fight the monsters. There's some way to fight back. Sounds pretty exciting. I did not get it yet because I think Cartographers is perfect as it is. I do have an expansion though, which is interesting. We might be able to play with that at some point, but I don't have the sequel yet because I think it's enough the way it is. The monsters are flanking my village. Yeah, are they? Oh no. I really want to see your creations, but as I said, I have an idea at the end what we can do there. So very, very exciting. Okay, so let's continue. So in summer we have a sum of 8 as well, right? And now we are at 3. So we have that. That's like a little town here. The heroes version is a bit better for me because I like ignoring the ruins. Oh really? You can. The heroes have spaces that X out a monster square or squares. Okay, so you can ignore the ruins. That is pretty cool. I like the ruins idea actually because it's really annoying. And that's why I like it, because you need to kind of work with that. Okay, you had a plan, but that plan is not thwarted because you have to work with your ruins. I like it a lot, but I can also understand the appeal of not having to abide by these rules, so to speak. The heroes have spaces that X out a monster square or squares, Dragon Shuttle says. Yeah, that's what I thought. Exactly. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that idea. You know what? I might have to get the version as well. I would really like to get the collector's edition in English. Like this huge this really big box with like both game versions and the expansions, I think. That would be really cool. I mixed the rune cards in. Oh, okay. Interesting. So you can... So I guess you leave the rune cards out, but you can also mix them in, right? That's how I understand it at the moment. Okay, that's cool. That is pretty cool. Okay, so what's happening here? We have our little town here. I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, I think I kind of know what I'm going to do. I should really get rid of these monsters here, but I also want to get my village. You know what? These monsters are all fine and good, but that village is going to give me a lot of points. Ruins are optional. I see. That is interesting. So you do have quite a bit of replay value there, or variation, so to speak, because you can play with and without the ruins. And the new map with lava is especially fun. Yes, if own best, you can mix them. If own both, you mean probably, right? If you own both, you can mix them. Okay, cool. All right, that sounds really interesting. Okay, I think you convinced me that I need to get the other version as well. Oh no, I have too many games. That is not good, but I'll keep it in mind, definitely. I will probably seek out a version pretty soon. Okay, I will put my village here for now. I think what I'm doing is not that clever, but you know what? I will get rid of the monsters at some point. We still have a little bit of time, but I want to get that village bonus here. All right. And then I will get another coin. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, both not best. Typo. Yeah, Dragon Shadow, that happens. So, yeah. That happens to the best of us. All right, let me get a little small drink here. And then I will... Well, you know what? I can turn over the next card already while I get a drink. So you can take a look at that. So, we actually have the orchard there. That is a orchard. And that means we can draw in either a forest space or a farm space in that L kind of shape that we know from Tetris, for example. And I know exactly where I'm going to put it. Oh, hey, Sebastius. Great to see you here. Who's winning? I hope I am. We're actually all playing together, but the solo version, because we won't be able to trade sheets. So this is why we're playing the solo version, but I don't know who. We will find out later in the Discord server who had the most points, I hope. So, as I said, hang on to the very end. I have an idea there. Hey, Lord Richard. Great to see you here too. Haven't heard from you in a while, so awesome to see you here. So I think now I kind of feel like at your place over there, because here we have like 35 degrees Celsius at the moment. It's really, really hot. So I think it's quite similar to where you're at, I suppose. We are all winning. Great conversation and gaming. I agree. Hey, Frank, I couldn't have said it better. Father's Day celebration, says Lord Richard. Ah, cool. Oh, right. Today's Father's Day. I forgot about that. Okay. Well, if you're not a father yourself, you don't think of that, right? Happy Father's Day to you all. Thank you very much, Lord Richard. And more to you even, right? I mean, you're a father at least. All right. So, looking at the game, what I will do, I will just put it here. That will not give me any points for the scoring conditions, but I will cover up three adjacent squares of the monsters. So that is wonderful, because the monsters are really annoying me, and that is another 3 points that 3 negative points that I will not get, which is good. Okay, great. So let's continue. I think we're close to being done. We have that ruins card again, and we have the lost forest or the forgotten forest. So remember, you can draw that one of these two shapes and use the forest for that, but you need to cover some kind of ruin space, right? Don't forget about that. We will be scoring forests at the end again, so I think I might just put it in here like this and also snag the coin by doing that. I like coins, as you can see. I always try to snag the coins if it makes sense. So another coin for me. Great. Sebastius is saying, love the fact that they're using different colored pencils, makes the game look even better. This looks so great. Wait, you know what? Let me just... Because he's saying that, while the others are drawing in their shapes, let me find a few old ones here. So we can actually look at a few old ones. You see, like, at the end, like here, I really tried hard here, right? This one looks really nice. And that's what I mean, right? If you use different... colors and then you draw them in nicely, I even did a better job than here. But that was one of the very first one where you saw I didn't know how to draw the houses yet. but these look like really nice. He edited it with like pencils, colored pencils actually. So that is one that my wife did. She's also using different colored pencils, but she's not drawing in like the shape, the symbols, like I am. But yeah, this is like, it looks just wonderful. It's such a beautiful game if you do it this way. Seriously. All right, 2, 4, 6. We still have a little bit to go. That's number 7. So we have the large river again. Keep in mind that the water spaces adjacent to mountains will only be scored this round, not after that anymore. Thanks, A. Frank. Yeah, I think it looks really great as well. This is a very, very beautiful game if you take the time to actually do it with colored pencils, but I don't see why not. I mean, you're sitting down to play a game you like, right? I mean, it doesn't make a difference if you play 20 or 35 minutes. I don't think so. And at the end, you can keep your sheets, right? Like in the box I have, and it's really nice just going through like all the lands I discovered, right? I think it's really great, also thematically, right? Just imagine you have like all these maps that you collected. All right, so I have that one, so I get another coin, and also I enclose that mountain, so I get another coin. So I should stop collecting coins soon, because this is the maximum here, right? All right, so 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. One more card, friends. That's the last one. I laminated my maps and just take a picture when I'm done, says A. Frank. Yeah, I take pictures as well, but I still want to have them physically. Laminating the maps is the better idea, right? But since I said no, I want to keep all maps in physical form, what I did is just, you know what? I'll just get another one of those, and I didn't even use it yet, right? And then I got even more maps here, so yeah. Well, so much about what I'm doing here, but laminating the maps, that definitely makes sense. Dragon Shadow, yeah. Dragon Shadow, you're doing a lot in that direction anyway, right? With laminating everything, so that is the better idea probably. But I just like having all this physical stuff. I'm like a very tactile guy. If you have seen my unboxings, you know that I get really crazy when I unbox a new game. So, and also I get crazy when I have all these maps here and everything. So, yeah. All right. So let's work on that here. Actually, I have a pretty cool idea. So, I will actually do the forest one again here, and I will put it here, and that's 3 at the bottom, like this. That will give me a few points. That is great. Okay, and I need to drink something again. Oh, I'm melting, guys. I'm really melting. Delaminated just makes it easier to share at local gaming days, says A. Frank. Yeah, that makes sense. Of course, it does, yeah. I enjoy roll and writes and figure be a better option, says Dragon Shadow. Yeah, for sure. I completely agree with you guys. And it makes much more sense than what I'm doing. Seriously, but yeah. I mean, we're all different, so. Go, Sir Thecos, says Lord Richard. Yeah, thank you. I'm giving my best. All right. We're done with the season, guys. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9. So we reached that here, that number 8. So we will be scoring again. No air conditioning, unfortunately not. A. Frank is asking. So in our apartment we don't have air conditioning, and also the worst thing is our apartment is directed towards like the southwest side, right? So as soon as it's like 1 or 2 p.m., the sun comes around to our place. And it's just blasting our windows and everything, right? So in summer with these temperatures, we just have to keep down everything, close the windows and everything, because it's just otherwise you're just melting here, right? And I thought about installing air conditioning. I mean, I'm just renting the apartment, so I can't put in fixed air conditioning. Yeah, it's really hot, Frank. Yeah, and this mobile air conditioning is just really troublesome. It's just a hassle with like you have to have a window open and put that thing out so the water can actually flow out. So it's really horrible. Sebastius is asking, do you also have the expansion? The new monster cards are cool. We just played it last week. Not sure what it's called though. And yes, I am melting too. Well, I'm not the only one, at least. That's not the... So yeah, that's the expansion. I do have the monster cards of the expansion in here. And also, there are these ability cards here. Yeah, they are like ability cards. We are not playing with those today. But these are in here as well. So that is actually a pretty cool thing. Right, that's a pretty cool thing. And then also there is Cartographers Heroes. That exactly what Dragon Shadow is saying. But that's not the expansion. That's pretty much like the standalone expansion. So it's like the sequel, so to speak. Right. So I don't know which one you played, Sabafius. Did you play the? Did you just have the expansion with extra monsters here, or did you have the Heroes version? I'm not quite sure. A Frank is saying the monsters and Heroes version are super fun. Also, they have ongoing effects. Oh, they have. They have. Okay. You got me. I will definitely get this other version as well. Thank you, guys. You make me spend more money soon. But, I mean, it's not that expensive, so I think it should be okay. This is a very expensive hobby, but also one of the best hobbies. All right, so it's so too hot to think. What are we doing at the moment? Right, we are actually ending the second season. So, yeah, we had like zombies and Medusa, I think. Yeah, okay, Sabafius. That is definitely the heroes version then. Hey, Frank is saying sorry about the FOMO. You guys are the best. All right. So let's calculate our score. How about we finish up summer? Oh, it'd be so great if we could finish summer in real life too. Okay, so we have the Mages Valley here again, right? So we get 2 points for each water adjacent to mountains and 1 for each farm adjacent to mountains. So in my case, that would be 2, 3, 4, 5 only. Yeah, I'm not doing well there. I'm just doing different things somehow. So that is 5. Dragon Shadow saying long game showed up. 9 plus 38. Oh, then you definitely beat me because I'm not gonna get 38 now. And then we get 8 points for each cluster of 6 villages. So I have 1 cluster here, 1 cluster there. That is 2 times 8. That is 16. And then I have my gold coins. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gold coins. And I don't get any negative points because I have enclosed all the monsters. So the villages really had a strong game, right? So they knew, okay, the river and the mountain is keeping us safe and we will just be guarding the other side, right? So that's 0 here. So that is 20, that's 30. So I'm at 42 now. A Frank is at 40 and Rank Shoulder at 47. Okay. So we're getting places. We're all quite close, but Dragon Shadow is definitely the winner at the moment, at least. All right, so let's finish up summer, sadly only in the game. And then we will add another monster card. So let me shuffle that. It's just too hot and sticky, so I might not be able to... Yeah, I just said that. I'm not going to be able to shuffle that nicely. Okay. Then I'll cut the deck. 3 village clusters. Yeah, that is really nice. How did he do that? 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. I have no idea how he did that. 3 village clusters. That is pretty crazy, man. Okay, and we are now in fall. Unfortunately, only in the game. So I will turn over B now because we will not need B anymore. So you are not confused. We don't need it anymore. That is done. So what we do with water and farms is not important anymore. So now we are in fall. You see, we only need 7, a sum of 7 now to finish the season because fall is just shorter than spring and summer. It feels like it at least. And now you'll be scoring C and D. C is these village clusters again, and D is 6 points for each complete row or column. So that can grant a lot of points if we are lucky. Clever idea to turn the card over, says Malik Alaval. Oh, hi. I think I haven't said hi to you yet. Maybe you just joined. Welcome to the stream at least. And thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, that's what I usually do. When I play by myself, I don't always do it. But if I play with others, then I usually always do it because that's just much easier, right? You have less you have to focus on, and that is just great. All right, are you ready for another attack? There we go. So, this is the Goblin attack. Kind of the same in both languages. So we have like this stair kind of pattern. And remember, don't rotate it, don't flip it. Just keep it the way it is. And now we will start in the bottom right corner and we will just go around the outer ring and see where we can put it. And I can put it right here. That's the first place where I can put it. So I will have to put it here, like this. Okay. So let's see. That really messed up my plans. Yeah, goblins, run away. I would like to run away if I could. Well, with the sequel I could, right? I could at least fight them, because now I have this stupid space here. I actually planned on finishing these rows. That is going to be really tough now. But that's what I like about Cartographers, because yes, you're doing pretty much the same thing again. You don't have a whole lot of cards too, right? But it's always different because these stupid monsters just keep messing up your plans. All right. So, and this will be, again, we will not use it again. This will be removed from the game if used. But we still have one more in there. All right. So these are the swamps. So either forest or water in that large T shape. So we will still score forest at the very end. But if I put it here, I could finish one column for sure. That is tough now. Dragon Shadow saying, ouch, these gobbies are not good. No, they are not. They definitely are not. We both agree on something. We definitely agree on that. So let me see. I have no idea where to put that now. Because water, who cares about water anymore? So either we put that, I put that somewhere at the edge for 3 points later on. But finishing a column or row would now give me even more points. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish this column here, and then maybe I'll be able to finish that column too. It will be a little bit risky what I'm doing here. It's a little bit risky, but I hope that I will be able to finish it somehow like this. Might be a little bit stupid what I'm doing here, but you know what? Let's try some stuff. That's one thing, since I've increased like the games I'm playing and the amount of games I'm playing privately, but of course also very much for the YouTube channel. I just keep trying new things, right? Instead of just trying to win, try what sticks, what works, what doesn't. So okay, so that was the swamp. Let's continue with the orchard again. We had that before. That's the wrong shape. I would like that small T shape here. So just remember that these farm spaces are not being scored anymore. Let me just check if the exposure is fine. Yeah, I think the exposure is still fine. Nice. That is great. So where will you put that? Well, I could get these 3 points later on, but I could also finish columns. I'm going to go for columns and rows now. So let me just put that here like this. To finish another column. I will need to get all the points there I can get now. Like this. Okay. Nice. If I'm going too fast, let me know, but I'm drawing so much stuff here that it is pretty much impossible to be slower than me, I think. So we have ruins again. So remember, these need to touch ruins now. What am I doing? I have no idea. Need to touch ruins. That's bad, because I would have liked to draw it in here someplace, like in here. But, well, if we need to touch ruins, I might put it here maybe. That could be okay. Because I don't need these 2 coins. Well, if I get the coin, that's 2 points. If I do that, that's only 1 point less, but it will be scored here only once. I don't know. You have no ruin spaces left. Well, that is pretty good if you have no ruin spaces left at all. Because then you're a little bit more free. What you can do now is that if you can't put that ruin space, then you just take a 1x1 space that you can fill out pretty much anywhere. And you can also choose which kind of terrain it should be, right? So you could just say, I want a village square, and then you just put a village square anywhere, right? So that is pretty good. Good that you reminded me, Frank, because I forgot to teach that rule. Okay, I still need to do my stuff here. You know what? I will still get that 1 coin here. So I'm just going to do that. It might not be the best idea, but I will just do that. So like this. And because I did that, I will get another coin. Wonderful. Okay, so 2, 4, 5. Okay. And another ruin. 6. Blue. Who needs blue? I only have that ruin space left, so there is nothing else I can do. So let's just try to do like a big kind of thing here. With blue, how about this stair pattern here? I could do it like this. Is that gonna do any good? I don't know, but I'll just do that, I think. Yeah, I think this coin I'm not gonna get because that's not gonna help me too much, I think. So I'll just do it like that, like this here. Oh, I should have gone up 1 more. You know what? I'm going to do that. That was a mistake. Just let me erase that here and go up 1 more, like this, like that. Okay. So now my ruins spaces are also all filled. A Frank is saying, I have to take my car to the tire place, but I will finish playing along afterwards. Great. I mean, as soon as the live stream is over, it will be up online anyway as a regular video, right? And then you can just... So we've been playing now for about an hour. So if you just go ahead, like if you just go ahead 1 hour, right, then you can just continue playing where we left off. Thanks for joining the stream, A Frank, and I'm looking forward to your end score at the end. Definitely let me know in the Discord channel. So at the end of the stream, you will see that in the video too, I will be saying a few things regarding how we will compare our scores, or at least show off our builds, right? All right, so 2, 4, 5, 6. We will have 1 more. Oh no, that's wrong. Here. And that's the last one. So we have our fishing village again. So, yeah. Malik Alaval is saying, I missed the first part. Definitely going to play along to the VOD. That'd be great. And also, be sure to watch the end of the video then, where I will be saying how we will just compare our cool images in our Discord server. In my Discord server, because I have a few ideas there. Okay, I can't do that village thing anymore, but I will just try to get as many columns and rows done as I can. Yeah, let me do that. Let me just go all the way down here. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I guess we will see that then. Like this. Oops. And like this. Okay. And then we are done with fall. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. So that is 8. So we're done with fall. So now let's calculate our points again. I'm doing pretty bad. I think you will definitely beat me, which is okay. I'm fine with that. It's so hot here. I don't think that's too bad. Okay. So let me see. The villages, same thing. I will still get the 16 that I got before. Then columns and rows we will be scoring now. So I have 1, 2 columns so far. No rows yet. So that is only 12 points so far. And 2, 4, 6, 8. I get 10 for my coins. And 1, 2, 3, 4 negative points. That is okay, I suppose. So that is 12, 24, 34. Yeah, I'm not doing too hot on points at the moment, but that is fine. And then I will be turning over the C card here, just so that we know we are now in winter, my friends. That is the last season. And all that we'll be counting now is the forests, the forest space at the edge of the map, and completed columns and rows. So I at the moment have 64, 74, 76, which is pretty bad. If you want to drop your scores in chat, feel free to do so. And I will be shuffling our deck for the last season and also adding the last encounter. And Sabafius, in case you're still watching, by the way, that was not quite right. I meant to add the extra encounters, but I actually forgot. Because you see here, I have more encounters here actually. I forgot to add those. You have 85. Okay, but then I'm still okay, actually, Dragon Shadow, because I think that's only 11 or 12 points difference. That is still okay, so I don't feel too bad. But you're probably going to destroy me in the last scoring round now. Okay, let me just... I messed everything up here. Okay. Unfortunate, yeah, I know. I somehow missed that. Maybe next time. I don't know if maybe we'll have another stream, another play along at some point, because Cartographers is a great game. It's really fun playing along with you guys. So we might do that again. Maybe when I get Cartographers Heroes. Let's see. Okay, so we are now in winter, and we will now be scoring the forest at the edges and columns and rows, and we will start now. Take note here that winter is only 6 long. Not enough villages showed up in autumn. Yes, I would have needed 2 more village spaces. I exactly share your sentiment, Dragon Shadow. So we have one more room here. Let me put it like this. So first we got the orchard. That I will put... Where will I put it? Where will I put it? I cannot complete a row. Yeah, so let me just put it at the edge here. I don't know about that one here. Let me just put it here, I think. Yeah, I'll put it here. Like that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I also need to get rid of the ambush at some point, maybe. Like enclose that, but I don't know if I can do that. Okay. So, next card. Another 2 card. Oh no, I think we will not have a very long round. That is the swamps. So let me put that here maybe. Yeah, let me put... Well, I could also put it here to finish that. No, still. No. I will put it here. Put it right here, like this. I think that works. Okay. And if we are unlucky now, we will only draw 1 more card, and then that's it, right? Let's hope this is not a 2 card, so we have a little bit more time. Oh, no, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, actually, in my case, it's good, actually. So, this is the Kobold Assault. So, we have this shape. Keep in mind not to rotate it or flip it. And we start in the lower left corner. And you see it? I can actually put it exactly in the lower left corner. So it actually grants me 2 filled rows. Oh man. Okay, Dragon Shadow is shouting no. He is not amused. Well played, Sir Thecos. Well played, says Sebafius. That was all planned. That was all planned, my friends. Okay, that is... In all the games of Cartographers, this has never happened to me. Well, I think that did a lot of good things for my map here. Okay. And that's probably the second to last card. We have the Forgotten Forest again. With that one, I can definitely fill this row here. Also, I could fill that one here. And, oh, look at this. I can actually put that Forgotten Forest right here and even encase these monsters and finish another column. Alright, I'm gonna roll now. Malik Alaval is saying, what a perfect turn of events. Yes. Yes. It almost looks like planned, right? Maybe it was planned. So, okay. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah. So then let's see. Let's turn over the last card probably. It's a ruin one. Oh, and also we get that one. So this one, we can ignore the ruins now because we got these, I don't know how you call them in English, but we have now the possibility to just fill in a single square with any terrain we want to. And I will definitely, I can finish this one here. This one wouldn't. This one would be better. So I'm going to finish this one here at the top, I think. Yeah. Let me just put a forest here. And these cards never... oh, it might be that the exposure is a little bit low, right? Well, I think you can still see pretty well. Riftlands, I think. Yeah, I think that's it. Thanks, Malik Alaval. I think it's Riftlands, yeah. I read about that as well. Thank you. I think that's it, yeah. I definitely need the English version at some point. And this one counts at 0, right? So we still have another card. We can go, and that's the last one. That is then the fishing village. Keep in mind that fishing doesn't, right? That the villages don't count anymore. Can I finish another row or column with that? I think I can not. No. Yes, I can. I can just put that... Oh, green is wrong. You know what? I don't have so much water and it doesn't matter anymore. So let's put some water here. Let's put it right here. So I will get another row done. Yep, rifts, says Dragon Shadow. Ah, great. Good to know. Okay, thanks. That's one thing I did not know and could not really translate too well, to be honest. And everybody, that is it. 2, 4, 5, 7. We have officially finished the last season. And now just sum up your points, just in every round. And then I will show you how we can get our solo scores down, right? So let's see. So D, that's these borderlands here, and they give 6 for each row and column. So let's see. I have 1, 2, 3 rows and column 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 times 6. That is 42. That is nice. Sebafis is saying, winter is clearly your season. Too bad it's summer right now. Yes, that's actually not a joke. My most favorite season in real life actually is winter, right? And isn't it just like, it's just like fate or irony that my best scoring round is actually winter today? So, I mean... And then we have that here. So we get 1 point for each forest square at the edge of the map. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That is nice. Then I get 10 coins, I think. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep, 10 coins. And I think 0 negative points because everything is enclosed. That is 40, 50, 60, 70 points for the last round. That is amazing. So, you have, nice, 42. Only got to 30 there. Yeah? But 30 is still really good, right? You know what? I would have gotten 30 as well if it hadn't been for that one. Even, not even that. This one ambush helped me fill 3 rows and columns, right? So I would have had, I think, only 22. No, 24. So, yeah, I was really lucky there. But sometimes that's all you need, a little bit of luck, right? So what we're doing now, you see now we have these scores in the bottom right, because we are not playing a multiplayer game, we are playing solo games, so to speak, right? So let me just get all these cards here. There we go. And I will now we need to sum up all these scores here in the stars. That is 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. That is 87. Is that right? 87. So what we do now is, we sum up all of our scores here that we got throughout all 4 seasons. So in my case, it would be 7, 100, 134, 146. And we subtract 87 from that, right? And what we get there, that is our score for the very end. So in my case, there would be, that's, I think, one of the highest scores I've ever gotten. That's 6059. That is a little bit sick. That is really sick. That is just insane. All right, and now I prepared something else for you. Let me just pull that up if I can. You should be seeing it now any moment, because we have that delay. But you should be seeing it now. Oh, you have a total of 54 Dragon Shadow. That is really good as well. I only got like 5 points more, so that is great. And now on screen you see like the score you have. I mean, of course, with like more than 50, we are doing like incredibly well. But there you see like your solo score, so to speak, right? So it starts at the very bottom with the Oblivious Ink Drinker, then the Dim-Witted Doodler, and then it just goes on until you have the both best ones with 20 points or more, Master Mapsmith, and 30 points or more, the Legendary Cartographer. And now we have the title here in the top left, right? And this is where you put in the title now from that solo score, from the scoring table, right? So that would be the Legendary Cartographer. There we go. Wonderful. Sebafis, oh, you added my profession to the scoreboard. It's the old Oblivious Ink Drinker. Yeah, that wasn't in there. I just added it for you. Nice. Good one. Yeah. That was the perfect ending to the stream. And there we go, guys. I'm totally melting here at the moment, but that was really fun. So... one more thing before we end this stream. So what I was thinking of, let me just show you. So let me just make a picture of my thing here. Photo. There we go. And now what I would like you to do is just take a photo of your map, because I really want to see it. And then you go into my Discord channel. And you go into live streaming here, and then I will say, "Hey all, why don't you post your maps from the live stream?" Oh no, somebody already did it before I did. Oh no, I wanted to have the first one. Dragon Shadow, you were too fast, but that is fine. So it should be done any moment now. Okay, there we go. So now you can use the Discord. That's what the live streaming channel is for. Not just telling you when I do my live streams, but actually that we can compare whatever we did together, right? And I think that's a really cool idea. Dragon Shadow says, "I beat the lag." Yeah, you did. But I will look at your map in just a moment after the stream is over. So it'd be great if all of you, even if you are not watching live right now, but if you are actually just watching the video on demand after the live stream is over, and you can still play along with the video and everything, and then you can also just post your pictures in the live stream channel on the Discord server. If you're not part of the Discord server and that's why you can't upload it, well, I have a really cool solution for you. Just join the Discord server. We're having a lot of fun there. And you probably want to join the fun as well, right? Dragon Shadow, I moved mine down. Thank you very much. That is perfect. It doesn't really matter, but I think I just like a little bit more, right? If everybody knows like what's happening there, right? But thank you very much, Dragon Shadow. That's too kind of you. All right, and that was our, not just my playthrough, but actually the play along, like our playthrough together of Cartographers. I might repeat that at some point with the English version then, and maybe with the Cartographers Heroes version, because if you can do that like as a play along as well, I think you could. That'd be really exciting. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much the end of the stream. I will definitely have to drink a lot of water now because I forgot that the past 15 to 20 minutes. And well, thank you all very, very much for watching. And if you want to continue speaking about the live stream, about the game and what we just did here, I'll be on the Discord server as usual, right? All right, thank you all very much for watching. Dragon Shadow is saying it was a blast. Hope to see more of these. Enjoy Cartographers. Stay cool. I'll try to stay cool, but I'll definitely drink as much as I can. Maybe that's gonna cool me from the inside. Sebafis is saying thank you for the stream. Have a nice evening. Lord Richard is saying awesome, and Malak Alabat is saying have a nice day/night. Well, it's rather night here, so it's 6:20 p.m. at the moment. So you all have a great day, night, afternoon, whatever time it is at your place as well. And I will see you all in the very next video, or even sooner on the Discord server. All right, take care everyone. Bye bye.